welcome to the final round of the 2013 AquaX Championship. With close battles still being fought in every class, we're set for a fantastic weekend's racing once again. And one thing's for sure, come Sunday afternoon, we'll know exactly who the champions will be.
The final rounds of the P1 AquaX Championship take place at the Stonewater Sports Club in St Lawrence Bay, Essex. And with conditions quite calm, expect some super fast racing.
I went up to Scotland last night to buy that FX over there, the 160, so I dropped down into the 200 class and so I get on in there.
You drove up to Scotland last night to be down here in Essex so you could race today?
16 hours driving, 950 miles, so a little bit tired.
And tell us about your season so far.
First event, same as Damien, was Torquay. Good race, podium second overall on the day.
And are you going to be back next year?
Yeah, full season.
Full season next year.
It's been a horrendous season for me. I'm up there at the starts normally. I've led quite a few races this year, but for some reason I've got the only stop ski that seems to keep breaking. But with a bit of luck, we'll have a good weekend. Lovely venue. What more can I say?
Conditions look quite flat, so it's going to be another flat-out race again this season. First of all, I want to secure the championship, which hopefully I can do that in qualifying. If I qualify first or second, then I'll secure the championship win. Then after that, it will be looking for the weekend win.
Just speaking to Mat Shipley there, you're chasing him down for the 250 championship.
He's quite a few points ahead, so he's going to need a serious breakdown or misfortune for me to catch him.
I was in the same position last year, really, in the 250 class, and a breakdown last year didn't go too well, but hopefully he'll hold out this year. Yeah, I couldn't have asked for better in Torquay, really. It went brilliant, yeah. Ian's been really fast all year, actually. Been hot on the case of the championship as well, so yeah, I'll have to look out for him, and just, like I say, hopefully everything holds out and keep at it, really.
So a lot to play for this weekend, 3 titles to decide, and as you can see, it's a fabulous location.
Dave Huddleston showed his form in the Super Pole by taking an outright win with Ian Moule in second place. Other 300 class riders who also enjoyed a brief moment at the sharp end included Jim Goodchild, who was chasing Huddleston in the Super Pole race before retiring with engine overheating issues. Tim Batt has been looking for a championship placing. He was running at the front, but eventually dropped back to finish third in Super Pole after suffering arm pump, while Chris Leach appeared to be in good form. Nick Thompson was charging to the front of the pack before he took a Superman-style flight from his ski after hitting a freak wave. In the 250 class, there was no stopping Mat Shipley as he took the checkered flag. Results time and victory in all 3 classes going to the top man in each championship. This is the first race of the weekend. The course is 2 miles long and run in an anti-clockwise direction. They travel a mile in length before they get to the first turn, and that allows for the skis to spread and not bunch together and come into contact with one another. In the 300s, Tim Batt took the whole shot. In the 250s, Richard Rowe was challenging Mat Shipley until his ski began filling with water. John Heath is already the title holder in the 200 class, and he was well on his way to making another clean sweep of wins at St Lawrence Bay, despite a raft of new challenges from the likes of Damien Evans, Dave Lee and Robert Simpson. A split water hose would force Huddleston to retire from third position, leaving Ian Moule and Tim Batt to battle it out for the rest of the race. Going into the last lap. And it was Ian Moule who was out in front in the 300 class, eventually taking the win and closing the points gap in the championship to just 17 points going into the final race. Ian Moule with the win in the 300 class. Mat Shipley wins the 250 category and with it the championship title. John Heath continues his winning run in 200.
Tell us what happened.
I'm not sure. I lost a lot of power on it. It's going about 30 mile an hour, so I thought I'll just try and finish the race, like whatever position, and then got to that second to last lap and just realised it's filling up with water, so I had to give up the ghost, right?
So Ian, great result for you in the Super Pole, put you in the mix there as you went into the race itself.
Yeah, I come out, I think I was just behind Tim, and Dave was just behind me as well, and I just kept concentrating on Tim. Really good race. Then Tim went the wrong way in the race. Went to the wrong boy. I hit a boy and went over it. I don't know what happened, but I shut my eyes and went over. I come out the other side. So it was a bit of a mishmash, that race. Dave's broke down, unfortunately, so might be able to play for tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't do bad actually in the Super Pole. Better than I thought. Had a cracking start. Really got off the line well. And to be fair, the race was mine and I flumped it. I went the wrong way. I looked over to the right and then there's Ian going by and there's the right-hand bend, so gave it away really, a bit gutted.
A flat, calm surface for the Aquacross ski races in which Lee Bertram took a double win in the expert class, easily securing the top spot on the Pro Championship table. Rob Long would be second with Paul Webster third. In the amateur ski class, Paul Taylor took the weekend honours and a full sweep of class wins at St Lawrence Bay. Bourbon 90s jet ski champion Cathy O'Neill came out of retirement to finish second, with 14-year-old Lee Holland in third. So victory for Lee Bertram in the pro class, with Paul Taylor top in the AM category.
Been absolutely wonderful, and this is kind of my home turf. We come down here most weekends actually, so obviously I'm used to the water, so a slight advantage, but it's completely different, but it's good fun.
I think yesterday was fantastic. I'm pretty sure today's going to be the same. It's a great atmosphere. I just think it's a fantastic spectacle.
My first thought was I'd like to go out and have a go myself. It does look great fun. It's clearly very exciting to watch. I think it's a great sport.
The heavens open shortly before the final P1 Aquacross race at the Stonewater Sports Club, flattening off the sea in St Lawrence Bay, and it was Tim Batt who led the 300 class into the first buoy, with Ian Moule hot in pursuit, followed by Nick Thompson and Chris Leach, leaving Dave Huddleston trailing. Huddleston's plan was simple following the previous day's misdemeanour: keep it simple and bring it home. Tim Batt dropped back, suffering mechanical problems, leaving the way for 21 Ian Moule to move to the front, and Batt would eventually retire. John Heath went into this final race already the title holder for the 200 class. He came to Essex and dominated the category all weekend, despite his new challenges from Dave Lee and Damien Evans on his new Yamaha FX 160. Mat Shipley had already secured the 250 title crown and was once again blitzing the competition. The race, though, would be curtailed due to an accident involving Richard Rowe and Rob Higgs. Despite a few bruises, both riders were okay. Race results, and the most significant on this board, the third place for Dave Huddleston, which guarantees him the 300 class title. And this is how the season ends, with Heath, Shipley and Huddleston the respective class champions.
So, Dave, congratulations. It looks like you've done enough to secure the championship.
Yeah, that was my aim in the last race. I didn't want to take any chances, so I sort of took it a bit steady at the start and made sure I had the points in the bag, really.
But Ian, you were going for it. You were trying to get as many points as you could.
I had to win, and poor Davey had to break down again.
Yeah.
But as I overtook him to lap him, I thought, please break down. No, I didn't. But it was just, I just done all I could, flat out. In the big chop as well. It's quite rough, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah, it was a lot choppier than yesterday's race.
So I kept it flat out, and that's all I'd done. But well done to Dave.
So Mat Shipley, 250 class champion winner 2013. How does that sound?
Oh, brilliant, amazing, brilliant. I did it last year, probably more by luck and fortune, but this year I trained hard, pushed hard, and smashed it. Brilliant.
It's been great. I mean, we've been blessed with fantastic weather. It's been quite flat conditions compared to other years. But overall, we've had a real solid base following us. Great competition, lots of different winners in all the classes. So, yeah, it's exactly what we wanted it to be, and it's a great success.
So there you have it. That brings to a close a fantastic weekend's racing here at the Stone Water Sports Centre in St Lawrence Bay, and of course the end of the 2013 AquaX Championship season. Join us next time when we come back for more action and excitement in 2014. Until then, from all of us here, goodbye.